Hello, welcome to CineQuest video. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing the new Finn Wolfhard and Billy Brick film. It's a horror comedy slasher called Hell of a Summer.
We're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, without any horror or comedy.
Can I just say something real quick before we get going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is each name of the director producers got to be a fucking analogy for getting your dick hard?
Yeah, I don't get
Wolfhard,
it. Like,
Brick.
his name is Wolfhard.
Why don't they name Bricked Up? What the fuck?
Should just
What the
call
hell's going
it,
on
they, should, they
here?
should just have a production company
There's
called.
something strange going on here, dude. I don't know.
They should have a
No, you're
production
right.
company
Like-
called Hard Brick.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
there you go. Hard.
Well, what about? Well, I mean, if you, I kind of like Brick Hard. Hard Brick is
That's
Whatever.
better. Brick
Yeah.
Hard is yes. Brick Hard is
Hard.
better.
So
Finn Billy Brick Hard.
we need to clarify something here. It's me, Ray, your host. We have Roland and Bryce. Roland did not watch this movie, so he's here just to tell us why we were stupid enough to watch this movie.
It was spared.
He was spared the money, spared
Yep.
the time, and if you're not gathering by what we're saying right now, we did not like this movie. And
Yeah.
Bryce, I want you to tell the people how you got roped into watching this movie.
Well, you assured me like a scene from fucking Tommy Boy where the guy's talking about it's got a guarantee on the box. It's like I was like, you're like, it's Finn Wolfhard. It can't go wrong. I was like, all right, I'll go check it out. When I saw the trailer for
Wait
this
a
movie,
minute.
I
Are you
didn't-
saying that in this situation, Ray is Chris Farley and you're David Spade?
No, man. He's the guy that tried to sell the
Ray,
fucking thing
Ray.
for. He's like,
Tell me I'm wrong.
no, Ray's the guy that we're trying to sell the brake pads to. He's like, but it's got a guarantee on the box. I'll never let you down.
Oh my God.
And I gotta be fucking Tommy Boy, being like, how do you know the guarantee fairy's a little glue sniffer and shit like that? Whatever. Because it's like I saw the trailer for this movie and I was like, Ray, this reminds me of Bodies, dude. It's I don't know, whatever. And look, when Ray told me he wanted to go see this movie, I was like, you know what? Maybe he's being right. Maybe I'm being an old head. I'm being a straight up unk here. Whatever the Gen sees.
I would have gone to watch.
I was
it
like,
with somebody else for sure because I'd have had a beer or two kind of thing. So
I was just
I
like,
love watching
no,
that.
but I went in there sober and I wanted to get, as you know, we went to the latest showing possible and they far or whatever the Cinemarks, they cut off a certain time, fucking alcohol. I was going to get a beer. You know what? Actually, we had one beer,
we had
one
one
beer
beer.
before this. I wanted to have another beer because I was like, dude, anyways,
Your
when is
pregame
this fucking, we had one beer, dude. And I was going to get another one at the theater. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was just like, maybe I'm being an old bastard. Maybe Ray's hip. He's fucking Dr. Evil.
he's so
I'm with it.
cool.
I'm hip.
Yeah, he's so cool.
I was like, all right, let's maybe he knows what's cool, what's in. Like, let's fucking do it, man. I don't care. And I saw it too, and I went to go get my ticket. I was like, shit was starting to fill up. I was like, wow, man, this movie's gonna be great. Roland, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's not a good sign when the guy you went to go see the movie with, who is telling you it's gonna be this good movie, falls asleep halfway fucking through it, and two, the young hot couple at the fucking end get up and walk out. They're not even making out in this movie. They got up and just walked the fuck out. The chick with her crop
See,
top
I
and
didn't
booty
see
shorts,
that.
and
I
I was
didn't
like,
see
I
that at
saw her
all.
come in, and I was like, whoa, and then they sat down. Her and her fucking tallest boyfriend, like hot couples, walked the fuck out of this movie. I was like, I thought this was a cool movie, Ray. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
hip in here.
They're leaving. It's
Okay,
so
look,
bad.
Let me say something. All right, the
Right.
movie,
Make out the
Like,
fucking
sorry, babe, I just can't get hard with this movie thing.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
the movie.
I can't
look,
get Finn Wolfhard with this movie.
I was giving Finn Wolfhard, and I wasn't aware that he had a writing partner or directing partner, Billy Brick.
No, I thought it was,
I thought, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt that he was gonna bring back a comedy slasher 80s type of horror movie for a new generation. All right, I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Sweet, naive, lovable Ray.
Yeah. All right. All right. I've been duped before.
Wait,
I told you, Roland. I got roped in for Batman and Robin because of the Smashing Pumpkins song. The end is the beginning is the end. You know, I thought Batman and Robin was gonna be like go hard.
I
Obviously, I was
mean, at
wrong.
least that was semi-enjoyable, dude. I mean, come on, man.
Thought it was
I
gonna
mean,
go hard.
Yeah,
Oh
I did.
wow.
I'm
You were
sorry.
like 13, weren't you? You're 13.
About like I
Eh,
saw Mr. Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. I was like, dude, this is gonna be killer.
hell yeah. Yes. What kills the dinosaurs?
Yes, the
The
Ice
Ice
Age. Yeah,
Age.
you got it. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways,
Yes.
I was convinced that I was gonna love this movie just by the first like 2-3 minutes, and I'll say this: it was because
Mm.
there was a like an '80s soundtrack playing, and it wasn't like your typical '80s soundtrack. I think it was like Bread or some shit like that was playing. I could be wrong on the band, but I was like, oh man, like they're gonna have this whole kind of like '80s vibe to it. I'm ready, and as time progressed, I kept telling myself in my own brain while I was sitting there with Bryce. I didn't want to tell Bryce this. I was like, because I had someone sitting next to me too, so I didn't really want to speak. I was like, this movie's got to pick up like big time, like right now,
Ray,
because I was getting
Ray,
so
the-
bored watching this movie.
I'm looking at the soundtrack, or at least a listing of it. Let me just go over real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it does. It has some good shit in there. It's got the Halloween theme from John
Yeah,
Carpenter.
but I mean,
Apparently, I'm like, what?
that's a cop out. Give me a break. That's a cop out.
All right. There's the Flamin' Groovies. Fleetwood Mac is in there. The Yeah Yeahs. Badfinger. The Turtles.
Badfinger. That's what it
There's
was. I think it was Badfinger that was playing, and I was just
Day
like, oh, I
After Day.
like this song. You know, this is gonna be good, and I was so bored watching this movie. I was so bored watching this movie. Like I would say about 45, maybe an hour in, I I I could remember my eyes closing and then waking up. According to Bryce, what was happening during this particular time is that like the way I fall asleep is kind of strange. If for those of you who have been around me, like these two present company have seen me sleep many times. I tend to have like these odd quirks when I sleep.
you have a
And
strange breathing pattern when you fall asleep, which I
when
think
I'm
you need to get
when I'm
that
falling
checked,
asleep,
honestly.
not necessarily when I'm sleeping, but when I'm falling asleep. All right, as I'm drifting off into like deep sleep or like the beginning stages of sleep, I have this like
Yeah, you got
breathing pattern. Right?
Yeah, I was like, Ray, get your CPAP machine out, dude. Just there, you're fucking sleep. All right, I'm gonna fall asleep in the theater.
Just slowly put it over his face. It's like, oh, I was ready for this. It's cool. Just take out. Bryce takes out his duffel bag. Slowly, careful.
and I also tend to make like these like random like I don't say
Yeah.
grunts or moans. They're just going like
Yeah.
like things like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know any of that. I just know the strange breathing pattern that
Yeah, it's I understand it's
arises.
strange, like especially if I'm sitting
Given
up in
enough
a
time,
strange place, you
That's
know.
what it becomes.
But
Yes, I got
I was surprised, man.
Yeah.
How much you hyped this movie up. I was like, oh man, he's gonna be away for every
No,
single
no,
minute
no.
of this movie.
I hyped this movie up because I had hope that it was going to be a really fun comedic slasher
Yeah,
movie,
dude.
right? And
The
you know,
trailer gives you that impression, but then you see who's directing it, and you're like, oh no, this is
you
bullshit.
see
You
that
fuckers
that
are
didn't
pulling some
deter me
shit.
at all. That didn't deter me at all. And but the one thing that I had an issue with though is that like one I didn't care much about the main character. He's a little geeky dude, but he just wasn't funny to me, or he wasn't like quirky enough for me to enjoy. Secondly,
So the main
Bryce, I mean, you can like
character
you can agree with me on this is that a lot of the kills were done like off screen. Like they did not show the
Hilarious.
kills. Like maybe later on we saw some of the kills, but like in the very beginning we didn't see much of anything happen. No like real awesome kills going on because I thought that's what was gonna happen. Like this is a rated R, right? This is a rated R movie.
Dude, this is a $3 million.
You have to
budget.
look that up. This is
I
a.
want to make sure it wasn't
rated R?
PG-13 because like that
This
could have
is
deterred me
PG-13.
immediately. You know?
Right.
This
Yeah.
is PG.
No. I mean, like it's Yeah, so I just looked at the budget here, and that's why I was like, "Oh, okay, that explains even more." It was only 3 million, and so far it's only made 2.2 in the fucking theaters. So,
Bryce,
I have never seen this guy in anything that was good. That's
Ghostbusters
mm.
Afterlife.
He was better in that one than he was in the first one.
Yes.
Isn't that the
Okay.
second one, right? Or
Yeah.
am I thinking of the Frozen whatever?
Oh
And
no, no,
Frozen
no, no.
Empire
Yeah,
is the
I'm
second
talking
one.
Frozen Empire is also
Yeah,
enjoyable.
he was a little better in that one, than in the first one, but he still sucks ass in all of them.
He was
The
better, but he sucks
Yeah, he
ass.
can't
I don't know, man. I just
he
the whole
can't act.
time.
He's just a pretty face. Like that's literally what the
Mind you,
dude's there to do.
Bryce,
He looks That's a
can you
stereotype.
confirm any of these things that I'm gonna about to say? One, the theater that we were in, like nobody was laughing at the jokes.
Firm.
Yeah.
There was a couple in the back that were like, I don't know, dude. But see, dude, that's what I was like. I felt sort of sometimes when I go see these movies, like Bodies, this movie. I feel like an asshole sometimes because I'm like, am I just like an old cynic? I was like, I can't enjoy anything. I was like, it was kind of refreshing to know that I was being backed up by a younger audience. When the hot couple walked out, I was like, oh, thank you. I wanted to fucking like clap at them and she was walking out. Thank you.
Hey, wait,
Thank
no,
you,
hey,
because
what?
dude,
Why are you guys
honestly,
leaving?
yeah, why y'all leaving? Because dude,
Just get
I felt like
past
maybe I'm missing it. Like, is this funny to kids nowadays? I don't know. I was like, I
it.
couldn't
Those people leave
relate
and
to
then
it.
you
Look,
call them out and leave Ray in there falling asleep.
Yeah. Wait, wait. Yeah, fucking Ray wakes up and shit.
hey,
Fucking
Bryce, I
the guys like trying to brush him off with the fucking broom, like the janitors.
Bryce, the guy next to me was on his phone like a majority of the time. I don't know if you saw that. Like he literally was not watching the movie.
No,
He was
that
literally
makes
on his phone
sense.
the whole time. Um, yeah, I was so disappointed in this movie. I didn't find the jokes funny. I thought the kills were pretty lame. I thought the characters were also not enjoyable to watch. I didn't believe like a lot of the chemistry between some of these young folks. It just seemed very forced. It just seems like they were reading lines, and like there was no actual genuine connection between any of these people. They all could be friends, but sometimes your group of friends, us excluded, aren't funny. We're hilarious. Okay, so that's just a given.
It's all
Yeah,
it's
let's
all the self-loathing in my case. It just blossoms my creativity.
yeah. That's why we need to make a since okay,
Yeah.
look, that's hell of a summer. Summer is like a young man's or young ladies, young person's season. We need to make hell of a winter because we're in our fucking winter years and we're or fall maybe. I don't know. Let's make a fucking movie about
Hell of an
middle
Easter.
aged. Yeah, hell of an Easter. There you go.
Yeah, we would make a movie where
Ray, we
like
can finally
Um,
we can finally bring our vampire Jesuslings plot
yeah, you know what?
out
Let's make a
out of the
movie with
dust.
like where we all wear Gore-Tex, assuming that still exists.
Vortex. Hey, if
All
we
right.
if we do a movie about Vampire Jesus, we should play the song by Septic Flesh. It's called "The Vampire of Nazareth," and it's all about that. So we can have that on as a soundtrack.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, sounds like it's coming together.
Bryce, was there anything? I'm gonna kind of like ponder on this while I ask you this question, and I'm sorry to put you on the spot
Is there anything
for
redeeming
this.
about this film?
Yes. No.
No, no, no. I don't know, dude. It's
That
I already
was
knew
so
where you're
much
going with it.
bullshit, Ray. You knew he was gonna fucking
I
say.
knew you're. Why are you even going there? Okay, I don't know. I mean,
Just fucking with
okay,
you.
hold on.
Go ahead though, yeah, for
Let
real.
me think for a second
I will
here.
say that the
Let me do
mask
some. Let me do
was
some
also
Professor X level fucking like.
the mask killer.
Let
Like
me.
the mask that the killer had was also kind of lame too. That was also the most generic thing.
So this is just like a
Yeah, I
devil
mean,
mask. I don't know what the fuck that.
yeah, it was like a fucking rubber. Ray, were you okay with the rubber though and the rubber
Yeah, I
mask?
can't tell.
You
It's on the
get a
t-
little
on the
grossed
it's
out
on the
about
movie screen, man. Come
it?
on.
All right.
Okay, I have a question for you guys because I'm reading the plot here on Wikipedia. Somebody has a nut allergy
Yeah.
and they get
Yes.
stabbed with a
Yes.
knife that was dipped in
Yes.
peanut
Peanut butter,
butter.
yeah.
That was one of the jokes. Yes.
Kinda lame,
Fucking
yeah.
kill me.
They
Kinda
nutted
lame,
him.
yeah.
Life-threatening peeling
I,
at it. Could he
Ray,
just
look,
gotten like a
man,
spoon and made him eat it or something? Like
yeah, that actually would have been probably
maybe
better,
less
honestly. Like,
Maybe
chaotic.
maybe they should have, like, put it in a spoon and shoved it up his ass. I don't know. Maybe that would have, like,
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
been more
Violent,
Terrifier-esque, you know?
right? Man, I would have been like, holy shit,
Yeah,
you
that would have
know?
been a kill. I would have
I'm
been
really
like I would
trying
have
to
been like,
think
"Oh
of a
my god,
redeeming
man. Oh
quality
my
to this
god."
movie, man. I'm sorry, like I don't want to be a cynical bitch. Like seriously, like I want to
Why not?
think of something good. I just honestly did not like this movie, man. I didn't. I'm sorry,
Bryce,
and I feel like a piece of shit because I feel like I'm some old fuck. Like who
why?
kids
Because the
want to make
movie
movies
you
nowadays?
don't
But it's like it
understand it.
really
It's what it
sucked,
is.
dude.
We
Bryce,
Now I'll
don't
tell
we
you
don't get
who
their
I'll tell
vision.
you young directors or filmmakers who are making
Fucking
some great movies, like
dude,
the Talk to Me people.
not
They're
these
making
guys.
another one, looks great. Those they know how to make it good. The thing with this movie is like they didn't know where they were trying to go with it. Like if you're going to make a horror comedy and you're trying to be heavier on the comedy, then be heavier on the comedy. Or if it didn't even have interesting kills. That was the problem.
yeah.
Like if you're gonna make a slasher movie, like at least if it's gonna be an R-rated slasher movie, give me some more gore or something, man. I don't know. It's just the jokes didn't hit. It was just
Bryce,
very
Bryce, if I may. All right. I agree with you 100%. Okay. I was completely wrong
you
about this
may and
movie.
you shall.
I agree that the kills were not very creative. Um, and again, if like you said, if it's a slasher movie, like go hard on the kills. All right. Even if it is a comedy, I don't mind. I love horror comedies. Again, Return of the Living Dead, one of my favorite movies. That's straight up horror comedy, if there ever was one. I mean, watch that a million times, Finn Wolfhard, to like kind of get the idea of how to do certain things, and or watch like the later Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Those had like a sense of comedy to them, and they still had creative kills. You know, like I felt like this was now, mind you, if this is his first film, writing and directing, you know, like I will attempt to give him the benefit of the doubt one more time because I don't want to write him off entirely. And I mean, if you all want to, that's totally fine. I'm willing to give him one more chance. Although, as we've heard as of late, probably like a few hours ago, that he is given the rings to remake Idle Hands, which is not something I would want him to do. I would prefer to do something for him to do something more original.
Uh,
That way I can see more of his
yes.
creative outlet, not just taking another IP and
Uh,
like totally bashing it. Bryce, I know that's one of your
well, he's
favorite
got the
movies.
framework. He's got the framework. Just don't fuck it up. You can do it. I think he can do it. It's just
I think he needs someone to come in with more of a comedic. Because I mean, Finn Wolfhard's not necessarily known for his comedic timing. Like, I mean, I haven't even really seen him be really
He's not
funny.
known for shit.
Uh, I mean,
Well,
he's known
see,
for
the
Stranger
thing is,
Things.
it's like he's got
So,
He's
if
known
he's
he
gonna do
was in
idle hand,
Stranger Things.
if
That's it.
you got idle hands, it's a movie it was funny. You have all the framework to make it funny. You just inject a little bit. If he's wanting to make it more modernized, then just inject that a little bit. Kind of follow the same things. Don't try to get too cutesy with it. Just do.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. It's just like what the thing is. It's like honestly, fuck that. Like it's the reality is I don't want a remake of Idle Hands, but if he can
there's no
do it well,
need.
then fuck it.
There's no
I guess
need.
I'll give him another try with this. I don't know.
Bryce, I wouldn't want.
I'll hate watch it.
I wouldn't expect anyone to give him another try, but I would expect him to give another try if he had like more of a his
It's
own
gonna be
original
the fucking
idea.
hand doing a bunch of this thing like all the time. It's like
Look, as
Wicked,
far as I'm
bro.
concerned, I gave this fucker 3 chances and he fucked them all up. All right. Stranger Things, which I mean they're
I
kids.
mean,
Kids
he's like,
can't really act to
yeah.
begin
I
with.
mean, but like, let's be real. Like,
Uh
you can't. I wouldn't really say that's a chance that we have to hold him to. He's like part of an ensemble
I
cast.
mean he was in the other seasons, right?
Yes,
None
but
of
I
those were
mean,
any
yeah, but
better.
I mean, like he plays the part of I don't remember his name in Stranger Things, but I think he
So
does well
as
as his
far as
part in those
to me, like he's the most
episodes.
uninteresting one out of all of them. In that series. Not that I've seen them all the seasons. Uh and then the two Ghostbusters movies, I fucking couldn't stand it. He was so boring and like pointless,
Well,
and
like
like it was
in
weird
the
in the
Ghostbusters
first one.
movies, he didn't really have like he was just kind of there, you know. And again, I can't really fault him necessarily. He didn't write or direct those movies, but I know like for the Idle Hands thing, he's getting paired with Ivan Reitman, who I think they also
If you want to make
were
a
in
movie
they were in
and
Ghostbusters
you don't
together.
want it to be good, who are you gonna call? Phil.
Ivan Reitman. You
No,
were gonna
like
say
I
Finn
don't.
I ain't
Wolfhard?
afraid of no script. Bing, bing, bing. I really like the script. Bing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, boom, bicka, boom, bam.
That's fucking stupid. Anyways, um,
Make a bad movie makes you feel good. Bing, bing.
He was in.
I thought Discord
He
was
was
gonna
in.
like cut
Sorry.
us off there or something.
Uh,
Bryce, yes. Again, I just want to like reiterate, the jokes didn't land for me at all. I didn't laugh. I maybe chuckled maybe once or twice, but like it was
yeah.
almost kind of forced. Because
Try
like
again, Wolf.
Yeah.
nothing was.
I was trying to think
I
of
don't
like
know,
one
man.
joke that kind of landed, and
I just can't think of one. Like it's a very
there was
forgettable
probably one I
movie.
chuckled at a little bit, but I will just say this: hell of a summer, hell of a bummer.
There it is.
Four
Yeah.
thumbs down. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Bryce. Give him that two extra
Gotta get
thumbs.
my feet in there too, but I can't because I don't have the flexibility because I'm an old fuck. Honestly, there's a
Uh,
lot of old there's a lot of old bashing in this movie too, which is like I get it, you're young, whatever, but it's like just like very forced.
Well,
Like,
see that
oh, he's
that didn't
old,
bother
so
me.
he's not even. It wasn't even.
That didn't really
weird.
bother me at all. But like, I just didn't feel like it was
It
the jokes were
no,
clever
that
enough.
wouldn't
You
bother me
know?
so much if it just wasn't shoehorned in. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I feel like they had to do that to be like, "Oh, we're young and cool," and it's like I don't
Yeah.
know. It just
yeah. And
it didn't work.
the guy that
I don't know.
they're making fun of is like 24 years old, and they're like calling him like old. And I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Yeah, I
fucking.
mean, it's like a little,
Yeah.
yeah, but
but like, I feel like if you were gonna make a movie like this, watch all the sleepaway camps. Watch all the sleepaway camps. All right. And if you have any sort of guts, all right, you're gonna bring in characters that are so stereotypical that they're just so
mhm.
outrageously funny. And I am saying that from someone who watched like part two and part three. Those characters in that were so stereotypical of like think of any
Parody.
stereotype you can think of, and they're there. And
Yeah.
they're just all together,
Jock and nerd.
thrown in there, like
Rigmarole.
mixed together, and everyone's reacting with each other, and it's just so stupid and ridiculous. And then you have Angela killing people still, you know.
I
And
don't
I mean,
know, man. Is that the most stereotype you can think of for a movie?
yes,
Well, Jason
and
Takes Manhattan.
no.
We got some pretty stereotype
I'm
characters in there, my
I'm
man.
talking like so like a kind of like one of those so bad it's good kind of movies where it's also
Okay,
very stereotypical of Jason Takes Manhattan, but I'm talking about like a straight up camp slasher film.
Right.
And if you're gonna go,
Mm.
if you're really gonna like hit on this genre, and it's a genre that people love, right? It's almost like this is the cult following for like a horror comedy classic slasher film, all right? And if you're making a movie for that audience, I mean, you got to come with it with the jokes, with the kills, the fact that it's.
I mean, that's
I
one
mean,
of
you
the
can't even like.
performers.
I almost gonna say like the camp was just like a lot of times in these movies, like the camp is like an actual character in the movie. You know, like Camp Crystal Lake.
Yes. Well, that's why
I
we
forget the
need
camp
Glenn.
for like sleepaway camp, but like
Sleepaway
these
Camp.
are also like the backdrop is a character in these movies. This was kind of
Yeah.
just like a piece of setting that they had. They were like running from here to there, and I don't know,
Mhm.
it just didn't fit right, and it didn't hit, and it just was a huge miss for me, and I
Yeah.
did not like this movie, and I'm
Well, that's why you need Glenn Dog Erection to write that movie.
What? You said Glenn Danzig? Get the fuck out.
Danzig.
Glenn dog erection. I was like, whatever.
Danzig, motherfucker.
No.
Oh, can you?
I
Yeah,
love
I
how
would.
like
Do you think?
both of us immediately understood what you were saying, dude. So
Yeah.
fine.
Do you think?
Danzig.
Do you think he could make Oh, don't fucking Glenn Danzig movies. Don't get me started on that
No,
shit.
those are. Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh,
Those are,
When are
don't
we? When
worry,
are we
man.
gonna? When are we gonna review Erotica?
oh,
It'll happen, man.
that'll be
He
that'll
he
happen for
also made
sure.
another one not too
And
long
that's
ago.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
like
with
the
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 vampires.
cowboy vampires.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I saw like I was on I was on TikTok probably like a couple hours ago. And as I was scrolling through, I saw like this music video for Danzig. And I don't know if this was anything new. It looked a little too young. But I was just like,
Oh,
look, I like Glenn Danzig and some of his music. I don't like everything because some of his music can be real shit. You know?
yeah.
The problem
And
with
some of
Glenn,
his music videos are also really
yeah,
stupid.
and the problem with Glenn Danzig is like he has a very high he feels like he has a very high representation in his own mind that he's putting out to the world. I mean, we all
Yeah.
saw the video of him getting smacked by that dude in the backstage where he got knocked out by one punch while he was like his like dwarf self was like kind of like trying to throw his
Trying
chest
to
on some dude
step up.
and he got like punched in the
He's trying
face
He's
to
a
and got
very
knocked
figure
out.
he's very square. Yeah, square up because he's square shaped. I mean,
Yeah.
he's basically a cube. I mean, let's be. I mean, let's be real honest, man. I mean, yeah, he's got some bulk and all that. He's a little ripped, but I mean, he's like very diminutive
Look,
size. So
Yeah,
I
it's not threatening.
I saw Glenn Danzig
Sorry.
in concert. At this
he's like a
point,
Minecraft creeper or some shit, dude. Like, I mean, he's like sort of like that frame almost.
dude,
Yeah.
I saw Glenn Danzig 2015. That was 10 years ago. And he still like a square brick, you know, on stage, tiny and still trying to like do that do the
Yeah.
his whole thing, you know. And it was like kind of funny to watch because like and I mean now that I'm looking back and like even knowing about the movies that he's put out since then, um just because you are a fan of horror, just because you are a fan and or like you think you know a lot about the horror genre and you almost look the part does not mean you can make
And a fan of big tits. So that's essentially his,
A fan of hiring porn stars.
every fucking movie that he makes. It's
that
like
does not mean that you can make a horror movie. Okay? It just doesn't
Yeah.
mean that. All right. And Glenn
Yeah,
Danzig,
Rob Zombie.
yeah.
well, he makes better horror movies.
Touche.
Let's just be real. Like
I
he
knew
does
you were
make better
gonna.
horror movies.
I know you're gonna make the exception for like the Devil's Rejects and House of Thousand Corpses.
Yes, because I like the 31 I can't stand. That's a boring ass movie. Halloween 1 and
Halloween
2,
movies.
terrible.
Oh shit,
Ta-
absolute trash.
terrible
Or else
movies.
stand on Lords of Salem.
I like Lords of Salem. All right.
I
I
kind
like
of
Lords
liked
of
it too.
Salem.
I'm not gonna lie, but
But like
yeah,
like
most of his
anything
movies
You know
are
which one
horrible.
you know which Rob Zombie production I liked? The Monsters.
I like that one. I like the
Oh,
Monsters.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree
that's
with
not
you. I
It
bad.
like the
wasn't
Monsters.
great, but I love the sets. I love the set. You know, Lily Moon, Monsters.
I feel that he understood the Monsters. He understood the assignment for the Monsters and he did a good job. That's just my
It
personal
wasn't the
take.
best. It was still pretty
Yeah,
good.
it was enjoyable. I liked it a lot. But again, just because you are in a and I'm going back to Finn Wolfhard on this, just because you are in kind of like a big time almost paranormal type of TV show and you've taken part in one of the classic franchises of our generation, Ghostbusters, does not mean you know how to write and or direct a horror slasher film. Because if you haven't seen any of these movies, you have a template. All right, when you're making these types of movies, you don't deviate from these templates. All right, you just hit them with the jokes, make with some interesting kills. You can innovate that yourself. All right, people have done that numerous times over, and you can at least give us some sort of like a skeleton of a good horror slasher comedy. But this had none of that, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And Bryce, I want to apologize
Tell
to
your
you.
movies not to direct my ways.
Nice.
Bryce, I want to apologize to you for dragging you out and making you spend money on a ticket for this film.
Honestly, it was worth it to watch you fall asleep in this fucking movie because it's like, dude. The only thing I could think about was when you told me you fell asleep in you told me you fell asleep in the Star Wars movie and you slept through the
I
whole thing.
I
You
slept through the
slept for
whole
a good
Star
amount
Wars
in this one,
movie.
but not the whole thing.
I fell asleep for like 5 minutes in this movie. Like I saw all the kills and I saw everything. Like I just remember going, eyes closed, eyes open, and then like people dying. I was like, oh, okay, we're still doing this nonsense. And then I stayed awake through the rest of the movie. But the Star Wars movie, twice. I said this specifically, Bryce. The Revenge of the not Revenge of the Sith. Which is the third one that just recently
The
came
last
out,
one, no,
and the new
the
trilogy,
last one, the Rise of Skywalker. No, not Rise of
Rise of
Skywalker.
Skywalker. Yeah, I fell asleep twice.
Last Jedi.
No.
The Last Jedi.
No, it's the Rise of Skywalker. No?
Oh yeah, no, sorry, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's the Rise of
I don't even
Skywalker.
remember what the I
I
honestly
fell
don't even
asleep
fucking remember what this one.
twice, and I woke
It's
up
crap.
at the exact same parts every single time. I still have not seen this whole movie. I fell asleep and I woke up with Kylo Ren and Rey fighting on that ship in the ocean, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then I just remember like just I almost went like this, ah!
What's going
on.
on?
And then I woke up, and Sith Lord is there like doing his thing, and I was like, "What's going on?" Twice.
Did you wake up and think that you were in the future or some shit? You're like,
No,
what is all this?
Over here.
No, what happened was is that like I always looked at my watch every time I woke up and I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna stay awake.
It
And then I
said
just
like
passed out.
30.99 or some shit.
Like,
Like what?
I swear I like jumped like 40 minutes. I was like, whoa, like what's
Um,
going on? And I also fell
I feel
asleep.
so refreshed.
I
Yeah, I
fell
feel so
asleep during
refreshed.
the Transformers movies.
Uh,
I fell
And
asleep
they
through
were
those too. I was so bored with those movies.
fucking Disney was like spraying melatonin or not melatonin, fucking sorry, melanin or melatonin, yes.
You're
The
right
fucking
first time.
yeah, not melanin. Well, never mind.
No, melanin's
Yes,
why a boy here has some things.
yes, but fucking they were spraying the fucking melatonin into the fucking air while you're watching the fucking Star Wars movie.
They're just pumping it
Once you
through.
see how bad it was, you just fucking fell asleep.
I'm like, no, they'll think
Honestly,
it's from the school.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that
yes.
the whole theater had passed out too. Like
That was so
Yeah,
funny.
there was
That would be
you're
so
like,
fucking
"What?" Just
like
wake
the
up,
whole
everyone's
front
like
row is asleep
everyone's
and
waking up like, "Yeah,
yeah,
yeah."
what?
That was the thing that this movie suffered from though too, honestly, like, I think it was a little too long for what it was. They coulda really shaved off some
how long
minutes.
was this movie after all? Like I didn't even
Like
like think about it.
Well, I don't know,
2 hours.
honestly, it maybe not be that long, but, like, it seemed like it dragged on quite a bit, especially, like, looking over and you falling
It's
asleep, and I was like,
it
"This movie's a little bit long, man," honestly, like I was like
is
I saw
almost
you
an
fall
hour and a half.
asleep, I was like, "Is this motherfucking,
It's let's round
is
up. It's
this
an hour
it's like this motherfucking Gone with the Wind over here and shit."
and a half. I probably would have like tried to throw like popcorn in Ray's mouth or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I've done
y'all
that
assholes would have done
before.
that shit.
I've done
I
that to
should
people.
have
We
done that.
passed out on a couch once, and I put like a handful of like I think I had some
French
fries from
fries, you
McDonald's or something.
asshole.
That actually not that was not next
Put it in his
time
hand
this
because
happens, that's
he
not a
was
bad
asleep
idea,
and
man.
he had his
I'm
hand
gonna
like
you know, dude, I'm gonna run to the lobby and buy a fucking, Frank, buy a fucking hot dog and shit.
Back to this. Not a good movie. Don't bother. Don't even waste your time streaming this movie. I can say maybe if you're a hardcore Finn Wolfhard fan person,
Dan.
sure, watch it. Go ahead. You know, but I did not like this
You're
movie.
gonna get some flack from the Wolfhardites, dude. Telling you, man, they're gonna come after your ass on the they might come after you, man. There's a big
And
Stranger Things there's a
You
big
did
Stranger
you
Things
literally
fandom out
just
there.
like
everybody
call
else's
these people
Stranger Things is alright.
Wolfhardites?
Yeah, the Heartites, the Wolfhardites. They
No.
might.
Oh my god, yeah.
The erectionists, they might come after you, man.
No, they're not hardites, they're hardlings.
The
Oh, hardlings, yes.
the hard
That's the
brickers.
hardlings.
Wolf hardlings.
Wolfhardians.
Not to be confused with shitlings. Very similar though.
Yes. Yes.
Very
Look,
similar.
my
Well
message to because I mean I know he's gonna watch this. And Finn Wolfhard. I
He
am.
will, and he is
Yeah,
gonna
man,
come
what's
down
the
on you
ball?
so
You're
hard,
gonna
dude.
come
He's
hard
gonna
on
get
me,
all
dude.
that
Like,
Stranger Things money on your ass, dude.
yeah, like he's gonna copyright my video, even though I'm not gonna put any
He's gonna
clips.
be
I
like,
probably put a
he's
few
gonna
clips
sue
in it.
you. He's like, Judge, how can he say my movie was bad when he fell asleep through half of it?
I go,
Huh?
my judge, take a look at the camera and time how
Yeah.
much I was asleep. I mean, there is footage from the theater, so
All
please
right.
play that immediately. And then I'm gonna win the
Let the
case.
court see that this movie sucks.
Yeah,
And they had to
and
pull me
before
up on the
what's
stage and be like, if I pull me up on the stand and be like, see, sir, it was so bad. It put my
You're
friend
gonna
to
go.
sleep.
You're
I was
gonna
like, I
go up
didn't.
there like Tiny Tim or whatever with a
Yeah,
little crutch. You're like,
yeah. You see, sir, it was so bad. My friend he had no choice but to fall asleep or suffer severe brain damage. He had to
for
fall
some
asleep.
reason, Bryce sounds like Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh man. Uh,
uh,
you know what? They're gonna play the clip of just a few minutes that I fell asleep, and then the judge is gonna fall asleep. That's what's gonna happen, and
Oh
then
yeah, he
and then
probably will too.
immediately I win the case. That's basically what's gonna
There you
happen. So
go.
Ben Wolfhard, if you are watching this, and when you are watching this, I say make better movies. I mean, that's as much as my message is to you. Just make better movies, man.
yeah,
You
better
have the
movies.
opportunity, you have the time. I'll say like your band is. I enjoyed your band, so like check that out. Like, but if you're gonna start making these types of movies, you better come with it, or else the horror community is gonna come after you, my friend. So please heed the
Yeah,
warning.
maybe the guy who produced it, kind of a big deal. Shouldn't have let him run free with it or
So who
whatever.
is the producer?
Uh, Michael Costigan.
What has he done again?
Uh,
Costigan.
let's see. Let's see.
Costing us money to see this fucking movie. That sucked.
The first one I list on here is Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, well, interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Deck the
That
Halls,
was
American Gangster. I think that one was cool.
Roland,
Take
what
Me
has he
Home Alone
done lately, my
3.
guy?
Fucking,
what
I
have
don't
you done for
know.
lately, baby?
Exactly. To
What
quote
have you
to
done
quote
for me
Janet
lately?
Jackson, "What have you done for
Yeah.
me lately?"
Yeah, I don't know
You
any
done
of these
for me
movies. They all
lately.
look weird. Hitman, Your Place Your Mind, Uncle Frank, Lying and Stealing, Dumpling. Oh no, he did Ghost in the Shell. You motherfucker.
Oh.
You
All
son
right.
of a bitch.
All right, we don't need to like continue on with this nonsense. All right, if you like this review and you like our bashing of Film
Did
Wolfhard's
he
new
do
film,
Battle
like please
Angel, Alita?
like and
Nice.
subscribe and all that stuff. And we're just gonna move on from this review. Forget this
He did
movie ever
Prometheus.
happened. And Roland, you're lucky. You didn't. All you saw was the trailer, and you were like, "Not for me."
Nope.
But
Yeah, I was like, oh,
good
this
old
looks
Ray here
interesting.
Yeah,
said,
Roland was
Nope.
smart and
Nope.
wasn't swayed by some evil fucking salesman and shit. Ray, are you working for Finn Wolfhard? That's what I want to
"No,
know.
no."
I
Anyways,
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would absolutely not. I would not have gone to watch this by myself at all. So that's why it's like, nope. I need to drag somebody else along to suffer with
It
me.
would
So
have taken it took some fucking persuasion from Ray. He was
it
like,
took some
and
convincing for
honestly,
me,
he
and
just told me he's gonna go see it. I was like, well, I guess if Ray's gonna go see it, I trust his judgment in movies.
Why?
I was like,
It's funny.
Ray
It's funny.
says this. Ray says it's a must not miss movie of the summer. I gotta go check it out.
Ray would tell me before, Bryce, that that you didn't really go to the movies too much. Like usually you're
Not like
pretty
he does, man.
things that you like. Yeah, exactly. And I just looked at him like, yeah, Ray, I'm pretty sure you can't convince him to go with you on something.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad, man.
yeah, I
Although
did
I
do
think
that. Yeah,
I've convinced you to go see some movies too. They're not so great.
Oh yeah, I
did
mean,
we?
we
Movies.
watched. What was the one we watched? I mean, we enjoyed it, but I still think it was a trash ass movie. The one about the aliens that had Bill Murray and the boy
Oh,
the
let the dead don't die.
Yeah, and Tilda Swinton, and
That
Yeah,
was
the
that
dead
was a
don't
good movie.
die.
I enjoyed that one. It's not a great movie, but I mean, it was
it
enjoyable.
wasn't a great movie. It was enjoyable, but it was not by any means a great movie.
No,
Mm.
Did I ever?
Yeah, you were there with us.
I probably did just
no,
because
no.
it's got
I
Bill
no, no.
Murray,
What
and I thought
happened
it
was
was gonna be
that
some.
like, I think I convinced. I told Roland, and then we were like, or I said we're all
I
gonna
may
go at
have
some point or
convinced you to
another, and
go
then we
see
kind of
it
all
because
went to
I
go watch
wanted
the
to see
movie.
it because it's.
It's Bill Murray.
I thought it was cool to see Bill Murray in an indie film. That was why I was like, all right,
It
let's go.
was
And then
some
and then it ended
dry
up
ass
being
humor, but
it ended up
the
being an
reality of it
ensemble
is,
cast. So that was kind of
yeah.
what was supposed to be interesting about it.
I forgot Selena Gomez comes out in that fucking movie. That was weird as shit. This is a dry humor movie, and I feel like the only people who can do dry humor well is like Wes Anderson and the British. And that's about it, man.
In fact, Wes Anderson actually is coming out with a new movie,
Anderson.
Bryce, and I'm gonna probably go
Yeah, I
check that
saw
out.
that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
you know, full disclosure, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack from you too. I'm not a huge Wes Anderson fan. My favorite movie of Wes Anderson's is fucking Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, which you probably haven't seen. You fuck.
I
Have you
haven't.
seen
I
it?
haven't seen it yet.
You
All right.
haven't. So how can you even say? How can you even say?
No,
How
because
can you even
I've heard
judge
this
me?
already. I've heard this already. I
How can you
know.
judge me?
I'm not judging you. I have heard you say
Roland, have
this
you
like
seen
many
Life Aquatic?
times.
Not all of it.
I've heard you say this multiple times. All right, so I know. That's why I'm like, all right, let's get it out.
Ray, it's Bill Murray hunting a giant shark. So what do you fucking want from me? What you know my love of shark movies?
I thought
Yes, I know. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the Fantastic Mr. Fox, Bryce.
No, it's Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. It's got William
Or like
Dafoe, Bill
Rushmore,
Murray, penis
World
nose guy. What's his name? One of the Wilsons. What's his name? The one with the fucking dick
Owen.
nose.
Oh, it's not Owen Wilson,
That's so it
Yes,
was.
so he's a dick
Oh,
nose guy. Yes, and
brother.
I can never remember the Wilson brothers. I just remember one of them has a dick nose, and that's all I fucking remember.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah, that guy. Oh wow! I told Ray, Roland, have you ever heard my impression of Cholo Owen Wilson?
Nah.
It was post ching wow.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's
yeah,
good. That's
yeah.
very stupid. I like it.
Yeah. But anyways, man, that's probably my favorite Wes Anderson movie. But I don't know. We'll see.
The last one we saw, Roland and I mean, you saw it too, Bryce. It was Asteroid City, which we enjoyed a lot too.
Love that.
Enjoyed it.
I mean,
What's the new one he's coming out with?
It's
It's
the
Wonderful
Phoenician,
Story.
Phoenicians.
Phoenician or
What's it
something
called?
like that.
What's this other one? The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar and three more. What? Oh, this is a Netflix thing. Huh.
Hold on.
Looks like
That's I forgot
end
to like
it?
really
Yeah,
end this
alright.
video, right?
yeah.
All right. If you like this video, please like and
Let's keep
subscribe. Please
going.
make
Let's
sure
just-
that you
Let's
are.
keep going, Thelma.
let's just keep recording. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please make sure you are comment below. What did you think of Hell of a Summer? Do you like this new Finn Wolfhard movie? Are we just completely out of
Any
line?
redeeming
Are
elements
we
to this?
old as fuck? Are we just not seeing the quality of this film?
That's what I want to know. Please tell me if I'm
Please
just
let us know.
I don't get it. I'm old, you know. I
Yeah.
want to know if you were reacting like they do at the fucking Minecraft movie for this. Maybe you all were like, "Woo!"
We
Fucking
gotta
like,
find some of
dude,
those
fucking-
some of the hardlings out there to the Wolfhard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's any videos of like people reacting like at the Minecraft movie to this movie, please send it our way because I want
Yeah.
to see that.
You can DM us on
wanna see it.
Instagram or TikTok. We are readily available for any messages. So please feel free to do so, or just comment below on our YouTube video, or if you're listening to the audio, you can do that too. But yeah,
Gotta stay cool for the summer. Whatever. I don't. Isn't that like a? I don't know who fucking sings that song, but.
all right.
Oh,
You'll see you
God.
next time. Okay. Goodbye.